When I first heard there's going to be a crossbow added to the game, I thought it would do damage like this, but after a couple games of playing through with it, then I realized that the crossbow actually leads into situations like these. And that's why I decided to make a video on what makes the crossbow a trash weapon, or as I like to call it, the exploding trash bow. So to quickly go off, it has a damage of 420, capacity of 5, and a fire rate of 50. So before I go into everything that's bad about it, I will say the fire rate does feel really good. I do like the sound that it makes when it's shooting, but it makes every enemy you fight feel like you're fighting a titan itself with this crossbow. Every enemy will take multiple shots to kill, except for the very, very small ones. And honestly, like half the time you're going to be knocked back by your own shot if you're too close, which you will be if you're fighting bugs, or you'll just kill yourself. As the trash bow is indeed an exploding class weapon, you would imagine that it would do decent damage against armored enemies, but it really does not, and you would think that it would also plug bug holes, but you would be mistaken. At first, I was really surprised about this, because I was like, oh, maybe I was just missing all my shots, because the range is kind of weird. It kind of dips farther down the longer range you shoot, which makes sense. I mean, it is a crossbow. So I tried different angles, different distances, but no, it really does not even plug bug holes, which was really, really an interesting find. I really could not believe this at first. I was like, there's no single way that the devs put this in the game, knowing that an explosive weapon shouldn't plug kind of these bug holes, which are the main point. I mean, you have grenade launchers basically doing the same thing. Even like the new Eruptor sniper rifle, which is one of the favorites in the game, does indeed plug bug holes, but whatever. So you can use it against any of the flying things, flying monsters, shriekers I guess they're called, but against their bases I tried to shoot like everything I had at them, and it really does minimal damage. You basically feel like you're throwing pebbles. Onto the bot map though, it really again does not close those replicators. It's kind of hard to even kill like these shielded enemies like this. I seem to find a different way to do it. If you shoot towards the feet, it seems to be a little more reliable at killing it, or sometimes if you aim higher up to where their head should be, it will indeed kill them. Although it takes a little bit of practice, and against these kind of hulks, you're really SOH. I mean, you could see me here, I shoot multiple shots. Again, it was hard to get behind these kind of hulks, so I was like, since it's an exploding weapon, I would imagine that it would do decent damage against its weak spot, the head or the eye part of the bot. But I will say the nice thing was, if you do end up shooting it near one of those spore blooms, those exploding kind of fauna on the map, you can indeed stun it, which was kind of like a really nice find. I honestly didn't know that these enemies got stunned by those. I know they got stunned by like the EMP like plants that shoot out the electricity, but I will say though that this weapon does seem to excel at the medium armored enemies that you can kind of find around the map, especially towards the bot ones. It seems to be pretty okay against kind of like the shielded enemies and the chainsaw maniacs. Since it has a large blast radius, you don't really need to aim directly at them. Just aiming at the feet around the area seems to do the trick, and once you do get used to like how it shoots, it seems to be relatively okay at downing some other smaller enemies. Overall, the trash bow kind of has a niche against some of the automaton forces, with it being able to wipe out certain enemies a lot easier than others. Again, some of those medium armored enemies seem to be a little better against that, but I would like to see some changes, especially since it is an explosive weapon, being able to close bug holes and fabricators. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, if you think there should be any changes. If you liked the video, feel free to like it, and I'll see you guys next time.